guys, today's Friday the 12th of March, which means it's my weigh-in day, and as usual with weigh-in videos now, I'm going to sort of like talk about how I've got on this week in terms of my nutrition and fitness, that kind of thing, and then my weigh-in at the end. So I'm gonna start off and just grab up my calories / nutrition for the week. So I'm very excited to share this. There we go. As you can see, pretty much every day, either bang on or just under the line, the black line. I'll just pop the actual calories on so you can see. So yeah, really tried super hard this week with tracking, weighing everything out. I've made sure that I've inputted everything that I've eaten. I've made sure that everything I have eaten has been sort of beneficial to my body in some way. And yeah, I think in terms of like eating, I've done super well. I don't think there's anywhere that I could have really massively improved, or I haven't had any sort of urges to binge. There was one evening, and I can't remember, it might have even been, or afternoon, might have been yesterday afternoon actually, where I kind of just was feeling a little bit more hungrier than I have normally been. But I'm just gonna put that down to maybe hormonal changes in the month, possibly the fact I've been working out quite a lot. Could be in many things, but anyway, I just had a little extra snack and I was fine. Had my tea, absolutely fine. So no binges, no urges to binge or sort of like wanting to overeat. So I'm really super pleased with that. And then moving on to my fitness in terms of like exercise. So last week I showed you my sort of like workout plan that I made. I kind of made myself a template, and I said that in this video I would show you it completed, which I will. There you go. Every single workout that I set myself to do last week was completed. And then this week I have done today's, but I haven't stamped it yet. But in the next video I will show you and it will be the same. So there we go, that's this week so far. So as you can see, on Monday I had a rest from the walk, but I still did like a 30-minute hoop workout. Then Tuesday, 10k step walk on a morning and then a 30-minute workout. Wednesday was 10k walk. Yesterday, 10k walk, 30-minute HIIT workout, and today I did my walk this morning and my workout, 30-minute workout. So for the rest of the week I've got a walk tomorrow, then I've got a workout and a walk on Sunday. And I'm absolutely loving working out again. I'm really sort of like re-inspired and re-motivated, and I've found all that kind of like passion and motivation and love for exercise that I once had. So I'm so pleased that it's only taken like, I'd say 2 weeks, because I started sort of like planning my fitness as of last week. So it's taken 2 weeks to get me to the point where it's harder to not work out than it is to do it, which is fantastic. That's exactly what mindset and mind frame I wanted to be in terms of exercise, because I was sort of incredibly lazy and making every single excuse not to do it, and I wanted to sort of like get into the mindset that it was just part of my life. And that's, I don't think I'm quite there yet, but I definitely feel like if I keep this up, it's just gonna be one of them things, you know, that I wake up and do and don't necessarily think about. And I think I mentioned this in one of my sort of what I eat in a day videos, that I've completely lost my train of thought. Oh, I've just basically mentioned that it's just becoming, that's what I was gonna say. It's more for my mind than it is sort of like to aid my weight loss now. I think initially I was probably thinking, yeah, it's going to help speed up the weight loss and whatnot, but I think the more I've worked out, I've realised that it's just so integral to my mood. When I do it, I just handle the day better. Even, you know, everybody has bad days regardless of whether they work out or not, but I think when I do make my workouts a priority, I can handle things with a lot more peace of mind and more of a relaxed attitude than say I was doing. So I think it's certainly gonna aid my sort of mental well-being tremendously if I carry on sort of like doing what I've been doing. So yeah, really super chuffed. I'll just also show you on my not my Fitness Pal, I'll just also show you on Fitbit. I don't know, is that focused? I need to still look. But basically these are all the workouts that I've done over the last 2 weeks. So last week, as you can see at the top, it says 7 days. So I was active every day, sometimes multiple times a day, every day last week. And this week it will be the same. I'm on 5, I set myself the challenge of, on Fitbit, I've got it set as at least 6 days of exercise, but obviously I don't really go off that, I go off my plan because that seems to work for me. And also another really cool thing is last week, obviously Fitbits record your steps that you take, and last week I took 124,409 steps. This week so far is 73,302, and I think that is pretty awesome. So yeah, really good in terms of fitness, really good in terms of food, nutrition, tracking calories. Like I said in last week's video, I had a bit of a revelation and thought, I need to be on plan every day. This is what I need to do in order to lose weight, and I need to stop, you know, mucking around and just be really accountable, make sure that every day counts towards my goal. And I've done that this week, you know. Over the weekend I stuck on plan, didn't sort of like go off or think I can eat this because it's the weekend, or I can have this because it's, you know, weigh-in day. I stuck to it every single day. So moving on to weigh-in time. So last week I weighed in at 14 stone 12.6 was last week's weigh-in, and today's weigh-in is 14 stone 11.4, which is a loss. After maintain, slight gain, I finally got a loss, and I am chuffed, and I deserved that pound. I really did, and it's such a good feeling knowing that it's a pound of fat that's gone. It's not like I've starved myself for a day or I've not eaten, or, you know, I know that I've eaten really well nutritiously, and, you know, I've eaten up to my sort of calorie goal and whatnot. I know that I've worked out every day in some way, shape or form, and I've lost a pound, and that's really fantastic. I'm so happy, and it just shows that this slight little change in my approach and my plan is hopefully going to be what makes a difference, and hopefully I'll start seeing at least a pound loss every week from here on out. Like I said last week, you know, it was a bit, I went through the motions with kind of feeling like I was a bit of an idiot for not realising that I wasn't quite doing it right from day one, but I needed that time. I needed that time because we always sort of like consider training our bodies, but you know, the mind is such, you really need to focus on your mind, and sort of like the mental approach to weight loss is so massive, and without that, you know, everything else can sort of crumble. And personally, with me and my experience, the more I'm training my mind, everything else is just fitting into place. So I appreciate the fact that I had sort of a couple of months to do that, because I feel like it's going to be what makes a difference this time. It's going to be the crucial tool that I need to take me from where I am now to goal. So super chuffed with my £1 loss. So in comparison to last week then, I've lost £1. I've lost 0.4% body fat, and I've knocked two off my BMI. So that brings me to a total loss of 1 stone 3 pounds. I've lost 5% of my body fat and 3.3 down on my BMI, if you can see them stats there at the bottom. So yeah, that's it really. Super chuffed. I'm just going to sort of try and do better every week, but basically take everything I've learned over these last 2 weeks and apply them to every week, and hopefully should start seeing a loss every week. I mean, I feel so much smaller in myself. Like, I look in the mirror and I can see changes, I can feel changes, and then off scale, in terms of like I've got so much more energy. I feel a lot sort of better within myself. I'm like, I have lots more self-esteem. So yeah, it's all going super well. So I really hope that if you've weighed in this week, you have a result that reflects your efforts. If not, don't worry, just get back on it. You know, tomorrow is a new day, and every day brings with it a new opportunity to do your very best for yourself. So thank you so much for watching. A super huge love to everybody who has subscribed so far on my journey, and I will likely see you tomorrow for a what I eat in a day video. If you haven't seen any yet, I'll link some above for you to check out. But thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next week for my next weigh-in. Bye!